Yo, what is up guys? I'm back and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video, as you saw from the title and from obviously back there, we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series number 110 Bumblebee movie Voyager class Shockwave. And I'm fully aware I'm late. I know I'm late. I get it. But this guy is part of the lineup of figures that I have planned for my final set of reviews for 2024, and it's a pretty good lineup. I'm not even gonna lie, it's a pretty good lineup. You guys might want to be ready for it. But nonetheless, this guy in particular, I found him in my first official toy hunt. You guys can go find that in the link down below. I did find him on that hunt. That was my first time seeing him at all, and it was a very, very nice find for me, at least. He was actually at TFCon in March, but it was somebody else who had brought it because they had a friend from Singapore who brought the figure early for us all to check out. And a lot of us got to actually feel around the figure, got to get an early sort of preview of it. My friend Lincoln Prime, I'll go ahead and put his channel in the link down below. He actually bought the figure for about 90 bucks, but nonetheless, it's still a really good figure overall. And I'm going to talk about that more in this video. And yeah, I think with that, I don't think we should waste any more time, and let's get straight to the review. Who's that guy? Wait a minute, I know that guy. That's Primus the Creator. The guy who just came out with some new merch. That's right, guys. My man Primus the Creator just dropped some absolutely phenomenal merch. Like, I already put an order in, and I'm really excited. This guy has been working a really long time on getting this merch ready. There it is right there. As you can see there, we got some official Primus the Creator merch. Like I said, I already got my own. It's going to be coming in real soon, and I'm going to put the link down below if you guys want to check out the merch. He has been working on this for so long, and I'm really, really happy for him to be able to have merch. Like, he's just an absolutely phenomenal guy. He's been growing so much on his channel, and I'm really, really happy for him. So yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and support him, be sure to go check out his merch. That was really good time to wait a minute. But yeah, go ahead and go check the man out. Check out his merch. And yeah, to you, my boy Frankie, I love you, man. You're an absolutely amazing dude, and I can't wait to see where you go from here. So with that, guys, I'll let you guys get back to the review. Just wanted to quickly mention the Primus the Creator merch, and be sure to go buy it before it sells out. Trust me, it'll probably sell out fast. You might want to hurry. Okay, guys, here we are with the Transformers Studio Series number 110 B-Movie Voyager class Shockwave. And this is a really, really good figure. Despite the sort of limited articulation he has, I still think the mold overall is really, really solid, and we're going to get into that. But before we get into any of that, we're going to move the figure off to the side and take a look here at its packaging. So as you can see here, we have this really nice render of Shockwave from the Bumblebee movie. Go ahead and get the camera focused on that. As you can see, I love the render on that thing. We have Studio Series, Shockwave, 110, Transformers Generation. On this side, we have another really good look at that creepy eye with Shockwave. Number 110, Studio Series, Voyager class. On this side, we have another really good look here at Shockwave with all that mechanical detailing with the Autobot logo. Kind of the wrong logo, though. On the bottom, we have words, things, and the barcode. On the back of the box, we do have your obligatory product shot with his robot mode, tank mode, 22 steps, and the figure's bio says, Shockwave commands the Seekers to destroy the LAUNCHPAD. That is 100% right. So, kicking things off here with the detailing, as you can see, Shockwave here has a lot of really good detailing, and the paint as well is just distributed so well, which leads to this very nicely painted and sculpted figure. I think it works out pretty well for this guy overall, and he doesn't even have a backpack, but that's in a way that's kind of accurate because, I mean, the transformation doesn't really make him need a backpack because it's very simple, and that's something I like about this guy. Now then, getting to his articulation, he does have a little ball joint at the head. He can't really look up or down that far, but he can look side to side, which does allow him to get into a lot of pretty good poses. You do have an almost full rotation at the right arm, or whatever arm doesn't have the cannon. That one does have full articulation. It does have sort of ratchets, so it does have like that clickiness in the shoulder, which is a really nice detail. He does have a swivel here, bend at the elbow, wrist swivel, no individual fingers, but again, that's not a huge deal. He actually does have a waist swivel. That's very surprising for a figure like this. He can kick a pretty decent amount, and you can kick him back about to there. You do have a beautiful spread. You have a thigh swivel, a knee swivel, bend at the knee, goes about 90 degrees. The foot can go up and down thanks to the transformation, and he does have a little pivot. So overall, it allows you to get this guy into a lot of really great and absolutely dynamic poses, which is something that a figure like this, with the sort of stiffness that he has, it leads to him being a much surprisingly better figure than I would have expected. For some size comparisons, here he is next to the Voyager class number 38, Voyager class Optimus Prime. And I find it interesting how Shockwave is actually larger than Prime. That's definitely something I was not expecting. Here he is next to the B-Movie Ironhide and Ratchet. So you can see how he looks compared to the Autobot Deluxes. And as you can see, he obviously does tower over the Autobots, which that doesn't really surprise me all that much. I mean, they are just, you know, it's Autobots versus Decepticons, not really a contest. Here he is next to his fellow Decepticon commanders. So we do have Starscream and Soundwave there. And I think he looks really good with these guys. I think that seeing Shockwave with Starscream and Soundwave just completes the collection overall. Like, this just looks amazing. Like, so good. And finally, to end off the comparisons, we're going to be having the Megatron. And surprisingly, he's actually only a little taller than Shockwave. But I think if we were to see these two in the movie, these guys would have just been absolute menaces. So, there you go. And of course, we can't end this off without taking a look here at his background. So we're going to go ahead and quickly pull out the backdrop for Shockwave. Assuming it doesn't want to fight with me. There we go. So yeah, here is the backdrop, and it is obviously the beginning of the movie where the Cybertron battle is happening. And if you actually, we're going to go ahead and put that there, and you can obviously take Shockwave and stick him right in there, so you can have him in the battle of Cybertron. And I think actually that looks really good. That looks really good. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Wow. Now then, getting to this guy's transformation, it's surprisingly not that complex. It's definitely one of the more simple Voyagers that I've transformed a couple of times. So we're going to get into it now. We're going to start off by taking the cannon. We're going to plug it off, and if you want, you can detach the whole cord. You can just go ahead and leave this off to the side. And you're going to basically do what this hand's already done, and you're going to take the hand, bring it down, fold it in, and close it back up. Then you're going to take these pieces back here and fold them up. If you're wondering how they peg in, it is this peg here that goes into here. Just going to bring them up. You're going to fold these up, and there is a slot that will go into that tab. So just go ahead and tab these into place like so. Next up, now that we have the arms out of the way, you're going to bring the legs out, and you're going to fold them on these bits. So if you guys remember from the TF1 Megatron, this is a very similar transformation. So you're going to fold these pieces around, bring the foot down, do the same on this side. So bring it down, fold it out, like so. Next up, you're going to take the whole torso. You're going to bring it forward, and there are plugs right there that will go into these plugs right here. So once this is fully folded down, you're going to go ahead and peg those into place, and you're going to take this tab that will go into this slot. So you're just going to fold this down until it pegs onto it like so. For this bit, I think it's honestly either way. Well, actually no, you're supposed to keep the head like that, sorry. You just fold this down, and you just line the head up to where it can fold down like so. And now that is pretty much the tank mode done, but we still have one more thing to do, which is the actual cannon. So you're going to take this piece, fold it all the way out so it's fully extended out. You're going to take this peg here, fold it down, and there is now a new plug right there that will go into that peg. So just peg it on like so. And the cannon's cord, that can go right into the same place that it was on before. So as you can see, that's kind of what I mean by like you can do it with the cord and the cannon on. It just kind of gets in the way. That's why I choose not to do it. But there you go. There is Shockwave in his tank mode, and it's definitely And there you go. There is Shockwave in his tank mode, and it's actually a really good looking tank mode. Like, for a type of Cybertronian tank, I think the detailing and the overall transformation worked out really well. It reminds me a lot of Transformers Prime Shockwave, which I love the fact that they actually referenced that in a way. I'm not sure if that's what they were going for, but if they were, absolutely love that that's what they were referencing. It's a very, very nice reference. But with that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and get over to the overall thoughts, my pros, my cons, and let you guys know how I feel about this figure. But with that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and go to the overalls where we talk about the pros, the cons, and what are my thoughts on this figure. Let's go. So then, overall, what are my thoughts on this guy? Well, some pros. He is a very sturdy figure. Like, he holds together really, really well. Like, none of the joints really feel loose. None of them really feel super, like, tricky to, like, feel around, mess around with. Like, none of them really feel off in a way. The painting and the sculpting on this guy is on another level, and I love how they gave this guy so much detail. It just elevates the figure so much. And the accuracy is also just on another freaking level. Like, it is amazing how detailed this guy is. Cons? I'm gonna be real. I don't really have anything wrong with this figure. It's just so good. Like, for the first time, probably one of the first times, this guy has no problems with me. Like, he is a really, really good figure. I have literally no complaints. But with that, guys, what are my thoughts? If I had to give this guy a solid scaling between 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 10. It's a 10 out of 10 figure. It's a Voyager scale price, so he's not that hard to get. But he's an amazing figure. Like, he feels solid, he looks good on a shelf. I guess the only thing I'd probably have to probably say against it is he does have a little bit of limited articulation, but even then, like, it's still such a good figure. Like, overall, I'm gonna have to give it a solid 10 out of 10. That's just my personal vote. Would I recommend this figure? Absolutely. This is an amazing figure that I think you guys would absolutely love to have in your collection. But with that, guys, that go ahead and marks the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, turn on bell notifications so you guys don't miss another video from your boy. And with that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. This is Optimus endorsing Thundermus Prime. It's prime time.